Hello, everyone. We're here, doing the thing.
Oh, hi.
Who's ready for some pizza?
I ate chicken today.
I ate a sandwich.
What kind of sandwich?
Roast beef.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, let's watch this intro for the millionth time. Like, I have tested, when I was testing the stream settings out, I have watched this intro over and over again, going back and forth between Streamlabs and my Twitch, just... So yeah, I've seen this a million times. But we're here to watch it again anyway.
Yeah, I'm a little behind. I'm now just seeing Pepino Pizza.
Oh, the screen share's behind.
Oh, the screen share. I didn't...
Oh, I'm not even screen share. Oh.
The stream. I'm watching the stream.
Right. Let me screen share it to you quick. Tell me if it, gets a bit choppy.
Yeah, that's so much better. Pizza Tower.
Oh, yeah. Hey, should we jump scare the audience?
Oh, no.
Okay. Alright. So yeah, in case you don't know what I was talking about, if you just sit on that screen while Pepino's in the dark for like a minute, he'll just jump scare you and the game just closes. Alright. Let's go into this
mix of Wario Land and Sonic.
That's what I was thinking when I mean, there's a run button. Wait, what does this weirdo say? Okay. It's not letting me crawl. I gotta crawl with the D-pad. That's not. I'm not used to that. Alright.
Mr. Arpagati, now what do you think of that?
Wait, what's this? Start the body slam from higher to destroy
Stop the body slam? Some
From
blocks
higher!
may be hidden. Keep an eye out for them. Press the down circle to destroy them, SpongeBob.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't think that was a mushroom for a second. Oh boy.
They go on pizza, you know.
I know they
All
go
right.
on pizza, but the way the sprite is, I'm like, wait, whoa, whoa, whoa! I thought this was an E for everyone game.
Yeah, that does look kind of sus.
You got male genitalia chasing after you.
And yeah, Kirsten, that's the point of my character. Like, back in, like, when I was, like, in my teens, I would, like, use Mario, Sonic, and Minecraft Steve as, like, my characters. So I decided to just combine all three and make it my mascot.
I love the little drawings in the back.
It reminds me of Mario Maker, like Mario
Yeah.
Maker 2. What? You can also jump after... Okay.
You know damn well someone's gonna mod this with Wario in place of Pepino.
Definitely. Like, if they make it with the art while doing a mock run, hold... Oh, it is like WarioWare and Sonic combined. You can roll.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a great combination.
These controls are fluid.
Yo,
Wait,
you just
what?
saved Bob the tomato.
Running down a slope will... Oh, okay. Anything... No,
Did
like
you see
special
the
up there.
animation that Hobo did of Peppino saying, "Oh, I always hate this part," where
Right.
he lifts the pizza and starts screaming?
I think. Ah! Okay. Wait, try running before falling down a hole. You will retain your speed once.
So you gotta hold it, and when you hit the, you gotta turn as you're falling off the cliff.
Oh. Okay. Come on. Oh, okay, that's
go.
cool. That's cool. Dude, speed runs of this are gonna be insane.
Oh, people are already doing them. It's crazy.
I know. Well, at high speed, hold up and release it to perform the super jump.
The slooper dump.
Spooper pump.
Yo, we gotta perform the slooper dump. It's like
The super jump in Mario 2.
well, I mean, technically, wasn't that from the original Mario Bros. In the arcades?
Game Boy Advance version, I think.
Yeah. My bad. A little rusty on my Mario history.
Press down.
And
All right.
immediately go through space or some shit. Oh, gaps, not space.
So, what do these, like, toppings I'm collecting do? You can grab things with the dash and throw them by...
Hey, that pizza looks like the Ice Cream Man horror game.
I think it looks like the taco that craps ice cream from South Park.
Oh my.
Wait.
What is that
Up
voice?
before if you hold it up before throwing, you'll send things up.
Yes, Dorothy.
What you gotta say? Collect these in order to get a better rank. Some can only be acquired during the escape.
Why you sound like Rolf the dog from the Muppets? I'm giving the tutorials now.
You need to save most of the dudes. The dudes! Oh yeah, hey TJ Hedgehog Scout and Gino the Puppet. What's up? I just seen you guys in this stream, and yes, I am loving this game. It's... Oh, it's pizza time. I didn't even
Bonnie.
Oh. He just sinked into a box full of pizza. I love it. I love it. Okay. Did it just freeze? Oh, no, it didn't.
Nah.
Okay. John Gutterhole. Oh my god, the Mario Sunshine Dews. Right. So, is this like a Metroidvania?
I mean, to be fair, Metroid Fusion on the Game Boy Advance was inspired by WarioWare.
Wario, you mean...
Like the game play system.
What's the cheese? I
gotta
want the
cut
cheese.
You gotta cut the cheese.
Of course you do.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, okay. Alright, let's get a running start here. Yeah! I love just powering through everything like this. It's really, it's so satisfying.
Oh, I imagine.
So,
You come here often? I mean, oh wait, this is your channel.
yeah. Do you come here? Oh wait, no. This
It's like
is
going
I
on
think
a
this is
friggin' talk show, be like, so, you come here often? It's like, you're in my friggin' studio. What do you think?
I'm here every day. This is how I make a living.
I should be asking you the question. Wait, no, you should be asking me the question.
Yeah, okay.
The only experience I had with this game was watching Vinny play it.
Oh, so there's a cool... Okay. Okay. It's so weird that I have to be running to do this super jump. That's like the one thing in the controls I'm not fond of.
You have to run? I don't think you
Yeah.
have to.
Wait, that's not it. Wait. Alright. I'll get this eventually. Yeah. You gotta time it like...
You have to literally run to do this super jump? What
Yeah.
in the world? Kind of a weird control system.
We're in this for the long haul. This could take a while. Yeah. Like, yeah, you need to be at full speed to do the... And you just stop on a dime. It's so weird. Ah! Come on, Peppino, you're better than this. Hey, I finally got it. Is there anything up this wall here? No.
Oh, Gino's saying you can move while using the super jump. I mean, while holding the super jump.
Okay. Well, it's not... I mean,
The
it's not letting me
banana.
do that. Banana. What?
I thought you slipped on a peel.
Ah. Oh yeah, there are bananas. There's a monkey.
Monkey!
Yep. You do legitimately slip on bananas. Okay. Oh boy. Now we gotta get out of here! Let's go!
Race to the finish.
Race to the finish! Go down into the pizza abomination box. No, this way! Yes, I know, not Mario. I'm supposed to go that way. There's so much going on.
Yeah, this game is freaking hectic, man. So many tiki heads.
You've hurt Peppino 10 times. So I'm guessing I can only get hurt like a certain amount of times. Hey. Let's get out of here.
B. Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
That's a passing grade anyway.
Oh, wait. So, saving the condiments just gives you Momone.
Yeah. Gives you
Gives
you mad
was
stacks.
That a pineapple with sunglasses?
Wait, what? Where?
I don't know if that was a sausage or a
It
That's
is.
a pineapple. Ew. I mean, I've had pineapple pizza, so I mean, I can't say it's bad.
It's the only reason. I feel like the only reason people don't like it is because people are told that it's bad.
If people don't like it and they won't try it, it's like you don't know unless you try it. I actually tried it and I thought it was okay. My parents have tried it; they didn't like it.
It adds it adds like a sweetness to it that you wouldn't get otherwise.
Yeah, it's like it makes the sauce sweeter. It's not something I'd order on my own, but like if it were at a party and someone were offering it to me, sure I'd eat it.
Yeah. I'm more of a meat lovers person though.
Yeah, same. Totally.
Yeah.
That and the one with the balsamic vinegar sauce. Balsamic sauce or whatever.
I've never had that.
It's actually really good. I didn't think I'd like it. It's like a vegetable and chicken pizza with balsamic for the sauce, and it's like I thought I would hate it. It was really good. Like
that brings up another thing. Like, are you into spicy food at all? Like buffalo chicken pizza.
Of course. Oh,
buffalo chicken.
I think I've tried it once.
It slaps. That is like, it absolutely slaps. That and chicken bacon ranch. I keep forgetting about the dash for some reason. Eh.
I wonder how many people are gonna be like, ew, pineapple pizza in the chat.
I don't. No one said anything about it yet. Alright.
Oh, well, happy birthday, Kirsten.
Oh, happy birthday! My chat must be behind. Or not even... It's like I'm looking at the chat on Streamlabs right now and it's still like... What's this rat guy doing?
Yeah, that'll happen. That's why I have it opened in like a new... like a separate window. I have it right next to your stream on Discord.
Ah, okay. Oh, I didn't even see that at first. Double jump.
Pizza, pizza.
Oh, it's a knight costume. Okay. Ah!
You can slide. It'd be funny if you could get, what the friggin' toga, and he says fuck.
Oh my god!
Pizza, pizza.
That would be amazing.
Dude, playing as Little Yo, that would be a cool partnership if they like partnered with Little Caesars and you could play as
Oh my
him as,
god!
like, DLC.
That... If this game gets popular enough, I can totally see... I would be genuinely impressed if they actually got a partnership with with some kind of pizza place. Okay, there's the cheese monk guy there, and oh wait. So I have to avoid him, and then okay.
You got to avoid the Pope.
Makes sense. Alright. Yeah, this is like Wario Land 2 vibes, actually. Oh, crap, I'm dead. Technically. Alright.
Caesar's is pretty good, and I like the large hot and ready pizza is pretty affordable in value, TJ Hedgehout says.
I'm more of... If I'm gonna eat at any, like, chain fast food pizza, I'm probably... It's 9 times out of 10 gonna be Papa John's.
I go for, like, local places when I can.
Yeah. Local places are, like... I'll eat at any local place, like, before I eat at, a chain restaurant.
You've hurt Peppino 10 times, you traitor.
I'm not a traitor. He wanted to get hurt.
So many people, there's so many people who said, I've been to Chuck E. Cheese and their pizza's garbage. It's not bad. It's very garlicky.
I mean, personally, I've only heard bad things about Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
It always tastes, it tastes like cardboard. If anything, Papa John's takes the cake for that. Wait, no, not Papa John's, my bad. I meant Domino's. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Domino's is...
Papa John's is alright. I've had it multiple times. They had this Oreo dessert thing that I tried.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I tried this like recently, and I'm like, what the? It tasted very burnt. Okay. It tasted like they're putting icing, because they were just using the same dough as they used the crust with, and it was supposed to be like Oreo pizza, Oreo Cinnabons or whatever.
Yeah, that... If it had a sweeter dough, it probably would have worked better.
It was tough, too. Because they were using the same dough as the crust. So I'm like, it's hard to eat.
Look at this square guy I got. Alright. Actually, hold on, let me... pop the chat out in, I could just bring it up on my phone, actually.
Yeah, that's what I usually do when I live stream.
Yeah, okay. Let's... find it here.
Got these angels coming up.
Okay, there we go. Alright. Wait, now my controller's not... Ah, come on, man.
I've never had... Wait, have I already stated I've never had Little Caesars?
It's cardboard. To me, it's cardboard.
I mean, I saw this picture of someone with a shopping cart in Little Caesars, and it showed Red Baron pizza in a...
Wow, that's sad, though.
I mean, I've tried I would try Little Caesars. I don't mind. Like, I got one near me. I want to try their pretzel pizza, actually.
That actually sounds good. If I were to go there again, I would get that.
Any pretzel stuff. Like, I remember when pretzel dogs were big. That's like the only type of hot dog I'll eat. I'll eat pretzel dogs, and there used to be this mustard bacon dressing that they would sell at our local grocery store. And like, We only got it a handful of times, but
Well,
it was so good.
I'm having a problem with my controller right now.
What's wrong?
Oh, okay, now it's weird, it's working in here. My keyboard won't even work. The heck?
The pause screen did it to your controller.
No, See, now I have, like, an external USB thing, because this laptop doesn't, like... It only has 2 USB outlets normally, so... I'm not using the keyboard. I'll just plug the controller into, where the keyboard normally goes. Okay. I normally don't play games with a keyboard anymore, unless it's like Minecraft or something that would need a keyboard, but... USB device not recognized.
Oh no.
This device...
Try going into your Bluetooth settings and like.
It's not Bluetooth, it's...
Oh.
But I'm using my GameCube controller plugged into the adapter, and I'm using a...
Are you using that Smash Brothers adapter that they released on Wii U?
It's an updated one by a third-party one, and I'm
Oh, I had one and it only worked once. Those things are jack crap.
Yeah. The third-party ones are way better, but that's...
Mine wasn't. It worked once and then stopped working. I could never use it again.
Okay. Now it says adapter connected. Let's... There we go! Alright. Pizza time, baby! Wait, why is it in slow motion now? The game's running in slow motion now for some reason.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I keep forgetting I can double jump with this guy. Okay. Ecom Bokum.
I don't know why I did that. Go, Speed Racer, go!
Yeah, this is slower than it's supposed to be by a landslide.
This is like Minecraft when I used to play it. I'd have to look at the ground for it to run fast.
Hold on, let me change some settings. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, get in the door.
Have you seen how expensive Wario World is on eBay?
Oh yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah.
You should see how expensive Kirby games are. Like Kirby Return to Dreamland is like 70, which isn't too bad. Then you have Air Ride, which is like wow.
I have Air Ride and Melee. I got Air Ride like right before GameCube games were out the door. My local dentist, or my once local dentist, probably still uses Kirby Air Ride and their GameCube kiosk.
Oh, that's actually really neat that they have that.
Yeah, they have two GameCubes, so one is in the waiting room and it only would have Kirby Air Ride, and that thing's been running since I was a kid. And then they have a GameCube in like where you actually get your teeth worked on, and they used to have Melee and Mario Kart Double Dash, but I'm guessing someone stole those games, so now they only have like Shrek 2.
Oh my god! That's what I want to do while I'm getting my teeth pulled, right?
No,
play
well,
Shrek Extra
walled.
Large.
You just go there when you're waiting, like for the next phase of your teeth getting worked on.
Oh, okay. Alright. Let's see how well we did here. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's still going pretty slow. Let's try it. Highest combo, 15. For sale? What?
Yeah, you gotta buy it from this guy. You're $10 away.
Ah, crap. So I have to go back and get more money in the level. Oh, wait. There's more levels. Okay. Yeah, this game's supposed to be faster than this. I want to try... I don't want to have to lower the resolution, but... It's fine on the pause screen. That's... Huh. Okay. Classic Cook, the one and... So I guess I just have to go to different places to get different outfits. What's this? Let's just go in here. Ancient cheese. That's a fart joke waiting to happen. Yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do about these controls. I mean, what is it? Video. No.
I love the sound effects.
I know, right? Yeah, if I put the game at a lower resolution, it's just gonna... I'd have to redo the whole setup in Streamlabs. Well, not the whole setup, but like I'd have to go in and like... What can I just... What task can I end without... I don't need this. Yeah, this music slap. This music's a bop. Alright. Close all windows.
Pee pee caca.
Well, guess we're playing the game like this. I don't want to, but... Oh well.
Like how?
Like slow like this.
There should be an update to fix this bug.
Might be the fact that... Oh, there's a crack in the wall there. Didn't see that. Ah.
I want to know who worked on this music. It's friggin'
It's
bumping.
I know. I'll have to try to remix it at some point. I thought I had the...
How much rat abuse?
Come on, it's perfectly normal to throw active explosives at rats. Hey, head start here.
What is the longest time you've had to wait for a pizza to be delivered to your house?
That's kind of hard to really... I don't really remember that too well.
Well, I do. I had to wait 2 hours one time.
Ay, ay, ay.
And it sucks when you order online because you tip them online, you pay online, and they're friggin' late with your pizza.
I know. If I'm tipping someone, I'm expecting it to come earlier.
Yeah, it sucks now because like back then you'd order it and if they were late by a certain time, you get a free pizza.
And they don't do that anymore because then they'd be losing money.
Well, they don't do that. Well, I mean, unless you say you're paying in cash. I don't know. I don't know how many pizza places do that anymore.
You say you're paying in cash and then you just take the pizza.
But if you do your order online and ask for your card. I mean, plus you give them your card number when you call them on the phone.
True. I could probably turn on my cooling fan to speed this game back up, but then you guys would probably hear the sound of it going off.
I mean, I got a cooling fan too, and it doesn't really work. It makes my laptop even hotter. So I use like my room fan on it when I render stuff in Blender.
Ah.
I've had this thing since 2017. It still works great.
Yeah. I mean, I just got this recently, and I have to say, for content creation, it is really good.
Is it a gaming laptop you got?
It's not.
Or
It's
gaming
not a.
computer?
It's not a gaming. It does gaming pretty decently, but it's not meant for gaming. It's more like. It's more for like. Oh, it's more of a work PC. Like it can do a lot of different rendering jobs at once, and the fan barely kicks on. Like you barely hear it.
Oh. I probably need to upgrade soon, but
Definitely.
I just want something to where I can render faster and can run more things in Blender.
A gaming PC would probably be really good for that, but also I'd recommend this.
And I'm using a gaming laptop.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I have an Acer Nitro 5.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, really good laptop. And it was affordable.
How much did you get it when you got it?
Well, my mom got it for me for $700.
I'd say now it'd probably go for around like 500 or so.
Well, yeah, it's very outdated. It is a 2017 model.
I just got absorbed into an eyeball.
Ew! I don't like that. That
What
grosses me out. God.
We're just in a land of question marks. Yeah. This game is weird.
I mean, it's good weird.
Yeah. Definitely good weird. This. We go like this. Boom. He did. Oh, look, it's a weenie.
Weenie.
Weenie Hut Juniors.
I knew you were gonna say that. I can read you like a book.
I have eyes in the back of my head. Wait, that doesn't make sense for that.
Well, Daisy has one eye in the back of her head, and then she has several on the top of her head. Like, if you remove Daisy's hair on the trophy, you see way more eyes, and it's so freaky.
In Mario Kart Wii, there's actually a texture error with Donkey Kong. Like, his mouth is actually on the side of his foot.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it in Brawlbox when I would do his mom. They're like, why is Donkey Kong bleeding on his, like, thumb toe?
So cursed.
I mean, you don't really notice it in-game.
What?
Sausage!
Sausage! This sausage is raw! It's pizza time!
God, I hate that so much. It makes me so uncomfortable.
Imagine what it would feel like. Ugh.
I don't want to know.
It would be all slimy and ugh.
What the hell is Buster Bunny right there? From Tiny Toons.
Did that platform have a Peter Griffin face? Wait. I'm gonna go up here. Come on. We're better than that, Peppino. Ah, come on. Okay, there we go. We're in. This music's crazy.
Chicken wings, chicken. A lot of sausages and chicken.
5-piece buffalo wings from Papa John's. Only $10.
You also get bombarded with ads for Cocaine Bear and Burger King.
Burger King, yes, I get that Whopper, 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 Whopper all the time.
I always yes. What the heck, man? It's that, and I also get like constant ads for Cocaine Bear. The
Cocaine Bear,
movie.
no. The what? Ah, crap.
From Universal.
Wait, what movie?
Cocaine Bear.
I haven't actually heard of that.
Oh well, I think it's best you don't hear about it because it's so weird.
You're gonna.
I keep getting it like on Twitter, YouTube, and friggin' I think that's it. Twitter and YouTube, I get like bombarded with ads for that movie, and I'm like, I'm not going to see it. Based on a true story about a people in this plane who, like, they were jumping out and they lost a bag of cocaine. A bear ate it and died. And they made it into like a full-length film of this bear just being high on cocaine.
That's amazing. That is actually... I would watch that. That's so stupid.
I got so aggravated because I'm like, oh, Universal, you got rid of the original cast of VeggieTales, then you proceed to keep advertising
Make that thing!
Movie about bears on cocaine. No one's gonna go see Cocaine Bear. Everyone's gonna go to see the Mario movie.
Right.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to do the super jump again. Get to fit through
I think someone said you could move while doing it.
Yeah, yeah. Ah, crap. Well, it's not letting me move while doing it. Delicacy. We got an achievement. Ah, crap. Yeah. Do the super jump. Come on, man. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. You've only got 24 seconds.
Yeah, there's no way I'm making this. Okay. As long as I keep collecting clocks, I should be fine.
The clocks aren't doing anything.
Wait, they're not?
No. Still counting down.
Well, this is a lost cause then. Two, one. What? Showtime.
Oh, you're
what?
getting chased by the pizza.
Oh, and then I lose score. Oh. Yep, I'm dead. Yep. Looks like we're playing that level again. Hey, ancient cheese. Very cheesy. Yes, Whopper and a bear. I just read that comment.
Whopper, 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 Junior Double, Triple Whopper. I freaking
Two full
hate that.
Two full meals, $5.99 each.
No, but someone did it like to like harder, better, faster, stronger, and I freaking hate it.
Oh my god. That's like the best meme.
No, but like I do not want friggin' Burger King ever, and they're friggin' blasting advertisement toward me.
As someone who works at Burger King, I find it hilarious.
Oh, you work at Burger King?
Yeah. Alright, technical difficulty.
Yo, remember their Wii toys?
The what?
Remember their Wii toys?
Oh yeah. That was way back in the day.
Yeah, it's over 15 years ago, man. Almost 20, probably. That was what, 2008, 2006? I remember the ad for it too, where the dad's outside getting chased by bees, and the kids are inside he's saying "we."
We. How the heck do I get in there? All I remember is like the Wii remote pointing at Burger King and just dropping it.
Oh, I don't remember that. The toys we had from there, I remember my sister got the peach one where you put it in her side and twist it, and I got the chain chomp that you put in the back and shoot it.
For some reason, I remember a Diddy Kong one that just rolled.
Yeah. Yeah, there was one of that. I watched Peanut Butter Gamer do an unboxing of that stuff.
That's like the only one I remember out of that. Cheesy.
Easy. The guy just knock it off.
I love it.
What? I don't even know what 4 seasons of fun is. I don't care about like what Chuck E. Cheese is doing right now.
Yeah.
I only care about like when like the days where like it was actually good. Go in, it was dim lighted. You saw they had curtains on the stages instead of friggin' windows next to them.
Now it's all these bright, obnoxious colors.
Well, not even that. It's all plain looking now, and they removed the animatronics in favor of a dance floor and a TV on the wall.
Yeah, I seen your rant on that.
Yeah, table room. Have you ever had Luigi's Pizza?
That's a chain that we probably don't have here.
Damn! Luigi's Pizza is like the shit, man. Pardon my French or part of my Italian. Like the only time I've ever been to Luigi's is we have Carowinds down in the Carolinas. It's an amusement park, and they have like chains in there, and one of them's Luigi's, and that would be the only way I'd be able to eat Luigi's Pizza. And it was so good.
Like, when it comes to like fast food chains, we pretty much just have the basic stuff here in Pennsylvania.
Wait, I thought you were in New Jersey.
I moved to Pennsylvania a couple years ago.
How is it down there?
It's quiet.
Why?
It's not.
Yeah, you're not.
Middle of nowhere. People say this place is a lot like Kentucky.
How so? The quietness?
No, just like, it's very country.
Oh.
Like, farms and stuff, but if you really look at the United States, the majority of it's like that.
I guess, I just imagine New Jersey. I mean, the only reason I could think of you guys moving was, taxes going up.
No, I moved out here because it was, like, just easier to get on my feet.
Oh, you moved out down there.
I moved here with my cousin, and then I eventually moved out on my own.
Oh, nice. I mean, does a lot happen at your job at Burger King?
Not really.
Oh.
But I do have a funny story from last night, though. Like, I go to clock out. I'm like half a mile. Like, I do drive-through, by the way. I should mention that first. So I go to clock out. I'm like a block down from Burger King. I hear a voice coming through my ear, and I'm like, I forgot to take my headset off. And it picked up from that far away.
Oh, you use Bluetooth headphones, okay. Yeah, I do too. I use Aftershocks.
No, I mean like the headset that they have there. They like take orders with in the drive-thru.
Oh.
I accidentally walked out with it still on my head. And it picked up from like half a mile away. Just, Evan, bring the microphone back. Okay.
Oh, that's funny.
Like,
Yeah,
it's crazy how
first... Oh, sorry, you first.
I even said it's crazy how far that picked up from.
Oh yeah. My first job was at a Subway. I did not like it. Thankfully, I was only there for a month, and then they let me go because they said they had too many people.
Yeah. That's, like... I remember that, actually.
And then, for, like, I think a few days, I worked at 7-Eleven, and then FedEx called me, and ever since then, I've been working at FedEx for, like, 6 years. Working for a package warehouse is you're gonna get the best benefits.
I know. I bet. Okay, I gotta run and do it. I think I just lost Dario. Hold on. Yo.
Yeah, it
Was
happened
that me or
again.
you? Was it?
What?
Is the stream still up?
Let me see. I have to go back into Google. Let me see. Yeah, you're still live.
Okay, good. I was worried it was my internet and not... Okay, we got the mouse. We go in here. Hey, it's actually running full speed again. Nice.
I mean,
Am I
as
still
was
live?
saying, you're still live. Because
Okay.
I went to watch it and you said, yo, I said... and I'm like, okay.
I'm not... I just realized I gotta screen share it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, regarding like how my thoughts on like working for I was saying, like, you don't have to worry about except for anyone you're working with, basically. But even then, they're usually chill and you can talk about anything.
That's cool.
And the shifts aren't that long, and you get paid like basically a fair amount.
Okay, this is where we got stuck the last time, but we have less time now. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't let me move when I'm doing the super jump. I got it first try that time, good. Ah.
Yeah, the clocks do nothing. I don't understand what the point of them is.
It looks like it actually stops the timer instead of giving you time. Where am I supposed to go? Crap. Oh, up there. God. No. I wonder if it's possible to outrun him.
It is. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure.
Feel like... Yeah, I feel like we've been on this level for far too long. Yeah, this feels much better now that it's full speed.
I wish I had this much experience in game design because game development because I majored in game design, but I feel like I learned nothing.
Yeah, that's usually how college is. Or just school in general. The only thing I retained from high school was learning how to use Photoshop.
Yeah, I had to learn that from a college that I stopped going to. It's so great because when I got out of that college, it was a technical association, so I went from that to doing like attending to a university online.
I never went to college, and in some ways I kind of wish I did.
Well, it's never too late. I mean,
I know.
if you do Full Sail, they have an acceleration program where you finish half the time.
Full Sail's all the way in
like,
Florida, though, and I don't think they offer online.
You can do it online.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did mine online. The thing is, I did online, and then my parents drove me all the way to Florida to do the graduation ceremony. That's optional, but I chose to do it.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
You still get your degree, right? Regardless.
Oh, okay. I mean, I have experience in, well, of course, music, but like, it's frustrating. Like, I have a lot of ideas, but like, I'm not good at like bringing them to life.
Well, I mean, neither am I, and this is coming from someone who like, I'll work on a project and then just like ditch it.
Yeah, I remember having a ton of unfinished music projects on my old PC. It happens.
Yeah, one of my external hard drive corrupted and I lost some stuff. I've only had that thing for 5 months, so like, really, all that was on there was stuff I moved from my hard drive.
So you didn't really lose much in the end.
I did lose a lot, but it wasn't stuff that I'm concerned about at the moment.
Okay.
This is why I tell everyone now, rely
Back
on
up your
SD
stuff.
cards more than an external hard drive. SD cards are very less prone to getting corrupted.
I just bought an external hard drive like a week ago.
Be careful with it, and save everything to the cloud. God forbid something happens.
I definitely will. I got it thinking that, like, this PC's, storage is, like, crap. It's only, like, 100 gigabytes.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. You can actually take it somewhere, and someone can, extend the amount of,
Yeah, I know, but, like that... Most PC places I've gone to, like that, like, rip me off.
Yeah, that's why I don't do it either. I went to Best Buy because they had, like, what is this, friggin' Geek Squad or whatever. And they're like, oh yeah, that's gonna cost you, like, 200 something. I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah.
It's more than what I bought it for.
It cost me $200 just to fix the screen.
What happened to your screen?
Like shattered LCD on a laptop I used to have.
I used to have a Windows Vista that it would get repaired all the time. I used that thing till 2015.
Obligatory Windows Vista is awful joke.
Well, that's the crazy thing. I used Windows Movie Maker until 2015.
Yeah. That's what everyone used when, like...
I wish there was still
They
a
were
way to
kids.
access it, because I love those memes.
Windows 10 does have its own version of Movie Maker, though. But Movie Maker sucks.
I don't want that one. I know. I used to do stop motion videos on Windows Movie Maker. Crazy. And it would, like, when you would like extract or export a video, it'd be like all weirdly contrasted.
I know. And then... And like the audio would sound like slightly muffled.
Well, it depends. I remember using this microphone I got from a Naked Brothers Band Wii game. And I would record
Why did you have
stuff on
that?
Because when I was a kid, I was a fan of Naked Brothers Band. My parents were like, "Oh, we'll get you the Wii game for Christmas." So they gave it to me. And I get to the point where it's like you dress up your character. I'm like, "This is a girls game," and I start crying.
Oh my god.
But I still kept the mic, and it was pretty well quality mic. Wait, which part?
Like you said about like the Naked Brothers Band, how you started crying with the dress up part, and then
yeah, and I kept the microphone that came with it, and it was actually good quality to use on a computer. I don't have it anymore, obviously. I use a Shure SM7B.
We got a boss.
Pepperman. I defy you, Heartman. This is straight up Wario.
It's Wario, but as a pepper, but he actually looks like an apple.
Hey, apple.
Wait. What am I supposed to do here? Do I roll into him when he bashes the wall? Nope, that just... Do I wait and then belly flop him? Let's see.
Oh, I think when he hits the wall, that's when you gotta hit him.
I know, but, like, what do I hit him with? Oh, the dive, I think. Oh, okay. I think I know what just happened. Yep. What's that?
Yo, what the...
Stuff's happening right now. Alright, we're gonna wait. No!
Okay, so what I know is when he's flashing, that's when he's vulnerable.
I know. I can tell.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's health. Okay. Oh, crap. I lost it. And I lose it immediately. Huh? The freaking Wii remote dying sound after.
Oh my god, yeah.
Actually, no, that's freaking a Wii connecting to the internet. And it's in slow motion again. Wait. You got new clothes. Okay. Let me restart the screen share, see if... We're having a lot of issues this stream.
Yeah. I just burped and I taste like chocolate frosty.
Ew.
I haven't had chocolate frosty in like years. What the heck?
Ugh. How did that go again? Like, I'll whenever I want to Alright. Okay, maybe I should stop trying to slam my face into him.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Well,
I swear I just
more than once.
I
just found that
oh
out.
yeah.
So
I
you
can
see
tell.
the apple fall off.
Mhm.
Damn.
He just got smacked. Okay. What's this? Okay. Oh, okay. I love that. You just break the statue and he's like, hey! That's a fine lady pepper right there! Oh, there's a phase 2. This is a long boss fight. Ah, crap. Looks like we're doing this again.
No.
Meow. Yeah, would you be alright if I just didn't screen share and you just looked at the stream? Because
Yeah,
it's not ideal, but like, it makes the game a lot slower.
I got you.
Alright. Alright. Ah! We got him! So, you come here often? What was I gonna say? Freaking... I completely lost my train of thought.
Oh, you notice that on your stream, your chat isn't in the window, right?
On my...
On like the screen, I see a blank frame.
I do too on my phone. Hold up. I've paused the game so much during this. Alright. Live chat.
No, like on the screen of the stream. Like I see the gameplay box, but like in the chat box, there's nothing there. Like no chat window.
It disappears after a while.
Yeah.
I don't know how to set it so it doesn't.
Oh, well. I was just saying.
I know. Dang it. So apparently there's like 5 worlds in this game we've gotten nowhere in an hour.
Oh, good lord. Now you're killing him.
That's because I know his patterns now. Alright. It's the second phase that's getting me now.
It.
You're supposed to...
When he hits the wall.
Yeah, and then you have to hit him twice.
Well, no, I've noticed, like, with this, you just have to slam him into the wall, and that's what hurts him.
It's whenever he flashes white, that's when he's vulnerable.
I know that's when he's vulnerable, but I'm saying, like, when you hit him, at first, he doesn't lose anything, but if you slam him into the wall, like, from that hit, and he hits the wall on impact, that's when he loses.
Right. He loses the HP.
Yeah. Don't die.
Whatever you do, don't die, because if you die outside your own game, you won't regenerate, ever. Game over. Ah, crap. Ah. Hey. Okay, running up the wall is probably not the best strategy. Jumping over him is probably better. Okay. Like, in this game, I feel like I need to be going fast at, like, all times. And that's not really the case, it seems.
Get ready to wallop.
Yeah. You know, I'm kind of thinking it's crazy that I haven't really played Cuphead yet.
I played it. It's hard.
Well, yeah, that's what everyone says.
Well, it's true.
I know it's true. Have you happened to watch the animated series for it, though?
Oh, yeah, I watched both seasons.
Ah.
It was enjoyable. I liked it. I'm more excited for Sonic Prime's second season.
Oh, yeah, Sonic Prime is awesome.
I don't like that they didn't release all the episodes at once, because that's what they were supposed to do. But Netflix being Netflix.
Just didn't let them, flat out.
Yeah. And they wonder why they're losing subscribers.
It seems like all streaming platforms are, like, crap in their own special way. Like, Paramount Plus has, like, nothing, doesn't really have that much to watch.
Oh, I mean, Paramount Plus, they're actually working on, like, their service to make it better. Unlike HBO Max, who got rid of all the friggin' Looney Tunes stuff because of licensing. And now Warner Brothers is looking to do their own streaming service.
Yeah, HBO Max got rid of, like... They got rid of, like, all the Cartoon Network and Adult Swim stuff, too, and... That's why Velma says... That's why, despite Velma being so bad... They pride themselves on being, like, the number one cartoon on Netflix. They're the only cartoon on Netflix right now. No, HBO Max, I mean. Ugh,
what?
Netflix. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about this friggin' Pepper springing back. Oh, he has a second phase.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, it's so crazy because, like, I mean, Blue Peter said HBO Max is the one behind Velma. I don't know if that was more of a Warner Brothers thing.
I could see it being HBO Max, actually. They suck.
Yeah, and then you got friggin' Universal, who friggin'... Listen, as much as they... dang it, it hurts so much. Because, like, every other fandom is fine with Universal. But, like, if you're a VeggieTales fan, oh my god.
They really hurt that series.
Yeah, they did the friggin' podcast and they're like, oh, well, we're not gonna do anything else with it. And they shelved the movie that they were supposed to do. Because they got rid of the original people.
Mm.
There were 2 movies that they were supposed to do.
I mean, I'm not really...
I know you're not really much of a VeggieTales person.
I'm not, but like... The fact that they had the original writer just as a voice actor and then got rid of him just... Why?
It was only because he asked for more creative control. Saying...
He's the guy who wrote the series, why wouldn't you give him that?
He's gone through a lot with all these companies. Like, there was a contract with the first company that bought out Big Idea, and they're like, if he comes back, I'm leaving. Like, the CEO who, of Classic Media literally said, yeah, he comes back. And he wrote that in his contract.
I remember a podcast, right, where he said about...
Oh yeah, I put it in my community post.
Yeah, he said about, like, how, what was it? How, like, he didn't know he actually still owned the rights to VeggieTales. He thought Big Idea still owned it.
Yeah, and he signed a piece of paper. I'm like, you should have just licensed it.
Yeah, you should keep it and be like, wait, I want to give this to someone I trust and then work with them. But
it's so hard because, like, he always thought Big Idea owned VeggieTales. He saw Big Idea as VeggieTales.
Hmm.
I mean, it came back to bite him, but still.
Yeah.
I mean, if it weren't for him being let go, I mean, he wouldn't have, like, tried new stuff, because he recently tried learning Blender.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He said it in his podcast recently.
Maybe he might make a spiritual successor to it, who knows?
I mean, he tried doing What's in the Bible, which was like Christian Muppets, basically. I've never watched it, but I mean, I'm pretty sure it's good, considering like all the feedback. Plus, what Phil does, he's really good at writing and producing, so like, he knows like timing, comical timing. It's whatever, but it's so weird because like right after that happened, the Mario movie got teased. I'm like, dang it!
That's just like
VeggieTales died. If VeggieTales walked so the Mario movie could run.
Right?
That's what gets me so mad because I'm like, on one hand, I love them that they're doing the Mario movie. On the other, I hate them because what they did. It's like Viacom with the whole SpongeBob situation.
Yeah, I know. Not letting people use YouTube poops and just like they're arguably as bad as Nintendo when it comes to like copyright stuff like that and fan content.
Oh, you wanna know worse? Mattel. Like apparently, if you use like clips of anything like Thomas the Tank Engine or Barney, they like give you a strike on your channel. I don't know if Viacom does the same thing, but I know.
I remember they straight up take stuff down. I heard.
Yeah, remember? Yeah, they did it to the SpongeBob anime thing, the fan project, and they like had to put it back up because everyone was like yelling at them. Plus, it was considered parody, so they can't be taking that stuff down.
Right? Yeah. Parodies are fair use. It's not like I never really understood why, because you're still using the same characters.
Well, you are, but it's in like a different style to make it not official. I mean, regardless, right. I mean, I do VeggieTales animations, and the VeggieTales social media page likes that stuff.
That's fan content, though. That's like different.
I know. But it looks like it looks close to the actual show. I mean, take it from someone who's working on like a whole Larry Boy episode based around Five Nights at Freddy's.
That is like the anime crossover ever made.
Well, yeah, it makes so much sense for some reason.
Whenever I see things about that project, I was considering doing something for you, actually. Where like writing a song for it. That's just like since like the Five Nights at Freddy's theme and the freaking VeggieTales theme kind of have like the same tempo, the dun dun kind of tempo. I was thinking
that's not what I'm going for.
I know, but still like
I want the thing is I'm looking for someone who can write something that feels like Living Tombstone's Five Nights at Freddy's song. In a way. Plus, I'm planning on giving Foxy a song.
I mean, I'm not really.
How much... Oh, huh?
I'm not really one to write lyrics. But if someone can come up with lyrics and do like like the vocals, I'd be down to do the instrumentals for it. Or if like I made an instrumental thing with like some kind of instrument as a placeholder and then just like replace that with the lyrics once the person sings them. Something, I don't know.
Crazy how the longer we've been on like YouTube, the like you see a change in like content direction.
I know.
Like I used to be all about Mario mods and stuff. Used to shoehorn in fan characters into every like friggin' recolors into everything, and now I'm like all against it. Cause no one wants to see that.
I know. I mean, I'm not sure people really want to see a Minecraft skin either, but...
I mean, that's different. That's Minecraft. People have so many different Minecraft skins, and plus it's a big game.
I know.
I'm talking like... Mario, it's rare for people... I mean, if you were from like the early 2010s and you had like a Mario color scheme or something, it sort of grew on people.
Yeah, and like, you don't really see that too much anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, I feel SMG4 is like the only person who like people are actually okay with having a recolor as their mascot.
Dude, he's been doing great lately with
I know.
all these new shows.
He's definitely come a really long way since the last time I watched him.
Dude, there are so many like YouTubers I've befriended. I don't know if you're familiar with Ted Nivison on YouTube.
I think I just watched one of his videos recently.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember when I was considering having him to be the announcer for Smash Ultra. When he was Jeb or Deh at the time. Like, that was way before he got big.
I remember the name Jebberdah.
Oh,
vaguely.
yeah. Dang.
I don't know, like, he did a video of, like, every, like, fast food secret menu items, and that's... I watched that literally, like, an hour before the stream.
Yeah, he went to, like, every rainforest cafe. I don't think I've watched that video yet, but yeah, I'm so glad he became so big. Crazy, cause dang, you just meet a lot of people and then they end up just growing so much. I mean,
I know.
When I met you, I saw you as this big content creator.
And
when I first started out.
Not
You're still
really.
a big content creator.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of stopped for 5 years, but I'm back doing it again.
Yeah, the only thing that sucks is it's so hard to grow now. Like, if you created a YouTube channel now, you better settle on something and, like, hope the algorithm makes people see it, because, like, the longer you're on here and you don't grow, it's just so hard.
I know, like... And it sucks if you're a channel that, like, died for a while and then came back. Like, historically, channels like that, for some reason, don't really do too well.
I mean, I'm a variety channel, and I mean, I wouldn't say I'm that big, but a lot of people, I've noticed some people calling me a micro-celebrity. I'm like, I don't know where that's coming from.
I mean, if you look at how many people use your Mario renders nowadays. Like, 9 times out of 10, if you see one in a video, it's one of yours.
Yeah, but now so many people do them. It's like... I don't know. It's crazy because I grew bigger on TikTok than I did on YouTube. I ended up getting like 77,000 followers on TikTok in like a month. So weird.
I mean, I feel like TikTok's for some reason easier to get followers on though.
Well, yeah, everyone's in it for like the short content. That's how if you do a lot of YouTube shorts, you're bound to grow bigger, like faster.
I'll have to try that.
I've been considering it, but like I'm always quality over quantity sometimes.
Yeah, I try to be that way too.
That doesn't, like, apparently that doesn't pay off in the end during this sort of generation.
Yeah.
Not unless you're Super Mario Bros. Z.
Yeah, it feels like you find something, that's all, you do one thing and then that it's successful, that's the only thing people are gonna want.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be a variety creator, but like, I only seem to get views on remixes, specifically Mario or Sonic remixes. Like, I want to be able to do more than that. That's why I'm trying my hand at streaming.
Yeah, I would only get views on Mario Party 9 mods.
And that's because the algorithm loves that game for no reason.
Yeah, and now people use my mods and they got like 50k or 100k. And I'm like, hey! Give me some of that. Give me some of that algorithm.
It tastes so good! I like my YouTube extra spicy!
I'm really curious about Shrek 5. I don't know why I'm thinking about that right now, but can you believe how long we had to wait for this Mario movie, by the way?
I know.
I was like in 9th grade.
When it got revealed, and it doesn't feel like it's been that long.
Well,
Is this it?
For me, I remember when they announced that when Sony was doing the Mario movie.
I don't remember that. I just remember Illumination.
Yeah, well, the Mario movie's been being worked on since like 2014, 2015. It started with Sony, and then Nintendo decided to leave them to have Illumination do it. And that's when they were able to have the deal to do Super Nintendo World.
Yeah, if they hadn't gone with Illumination, we probably wouldn't have that now.
Yeah. It's crazy because Illumination always referenced Mario in some of their movies. Like if you saw Secret Life of Pets, there's a point where like a turtle gets kicked and like the shell starts going everywhere.
And I think that might be why the Mario movie looks so much better than the rest of their stuff.
Well, Nintendo was on their ass the entire time.
That too, but like you can tell there is some kind of love for Mario at Illumination.
Yeah, it was genuine. Like they wanted to do this movie. And people seem to only hate Chris Pratt over it. It's like, that's kind of silly. People are like, why doesn't he sound Italian? I'm like, because he's from Brooklyn. You've never watched the Super Mario Brothers Super Show? He literally says, this is bricks in the sky.
These bricks are floating here!
Yeah, he literally says that and they're like, you just sound like regular Chris Pratt. It's like, no!
Not there. Sometimes he does sound like regular Chris Pratt, other times he doesn't.
I mean, even in the... Ah, dang. You can't seem to get the second phase
I know.
out.
How long have I been on this boss?
Yeah.
Probably a while.
Yeah, almost half an hour.
It feels like longer. Like, it feels like close to an hour. Yeah, if I just play patient, then maybe I'll...
You got this. Oh, shit.
No, I don't. Okay. If I'm having this much trouble here, can't imagine what the rest of the game is gonna be like. Come on. So I was thinking after this, like, moving all my streams to Twitch.
I mean, it's worth a shot. Personally, I wouldn't use Twitch because they're very strict on there.
I know. But, like, I'm hearing it's smart to have your brand on, like, multiple places.
I mean, if you want views, you'd play Fortnite on Twitch.
Yeah. I mean, I like Fortnite anyway, so...
I mean, then you'd probably rack up a bunch of views. Or, yeah, viewers.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm not a fan of Fortnite. Oh, shocker.
I mean, they went for something really unique, but I kind of miss when it was its own thing and not just the crossover of everything ever.
Yeah, apparently Peter Griffin's supposed to be in Fortnite soon.
I heard about that. They're waiting for the game to die out a little bit more just so they can they can do that because it's crazy enough. And then it would bring people right back because it's just a meme.
Hello, Peter. Welcome to Fortnite.
Imagine Peter Griffin just holding Goku over his back.
Oh, I forgot Goku was in Fortnite.
He is.
Good lord.
Come on. Glow white. Okay.
I mean, and this is just the first boss.
It might just be me being bad at the game.
No, I mean, if I were you, like during the second phase, I'd keep my distance a bit.
Yeah.
Not just go at it if there's like a statue falling.
Alright. Yeah. I gotta get back to the chisel thing. Ah. Yeah. All right, there's one. There's two. There's three. It's just the second phase gets more chaotic.
Yeah.
Like there's more going on, and he's faster. Ah, crap. Yeah. Come on, man.
Got 4 more hits, bro.
I'm on the second phase now. One.
Ah, you could have got him there.
Ah. Okay. What's he gonna do now? Ah, he's ground pounding again. Okay. And once it gets to the phase where like you make the statue and he looks at it.
Here's the thing, don't focus on making the statue, focus on distancing yourself from him.
True.
Once you
All
distance
right, one more.
yourself,
Oh, we got
then
it. We got him. I think I got him. Now he's running away. Got him.
Oh, I just see you working on the first phase now.
Stream must be pretty far away.
Oh, it's really far behind.
Yeah. Alright. We got a giant key. D, awful. Good job! That was awful!
I mean, at least you beat him. Jeez.
Yeah, I'm not going for a good rank here.
There we go, I rebuffered and I'm at the part where he died.
Alright. So there's 5 floors in total, apparently. Howdy, welcome to floor. Oh, it's cowboy themed.
Oh, it's still going.
Yep. Oregano Desert. I really want Peppino in the next Smash game to some extent, because holy crap, this music. This would... This is like combo video music. Ah, come on. You're supposed to jump, boy. What's down here? Death. That's what's down there. Just death. You just die. There's nothing.
Filch.
Nada.
Oh, finally. Someone who gets the reference. Thank you.
Yep.
Every time I do that with anyone, they don't understand, like, the task.
I watched Jonah as a kid, and that's, like, engraved in my mind.
Did you watch the bloopers?
Yeah, I remember the blooper reel, but I don't remember what was in it.
I remember the cameraman. My favorite part was the cameraman getting hit by the porcupine. Well, nobody got hurt, and then you just see here, and the camera freaking falls over. Oh, it's great. That's what I love about the show. It was like, sure, it was Christian, but it was like watching a form of Looney Tunes in a way.
I know. Like,
I mean,
I like
granted,
how it's like. I like how
Yeah.
it's like anyone, regardless of whether you're religious or not, can find enjoyment out of it.
Yeah, I mean, I've gotten many atheists on TikTok telling me, "Oh, I love watching this."
I can tell I'm supposed to throw this guy at the rat, but I don't know, like. Oh, okay, I have to make him throw the...
Remember when movies...
okay.
Oh,
What? Go on.
I was gonna say, remember when movie theaters used to decorate based on like a feature film that was releasing?
I missed that. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, because I remember going to see Jonah and like the whole friggin' theater was plastered with like whale tails and stuff. It was crazy. Like even the doors, they'd have those stickers on the front. They don't do that anymore, and it's so sad. Because I'd imagine they'd do that great with the Mario movie.
Oh, that would be so cool.
And then next year we're supposed to get Sonic 3.
I know. Shadow is good. I wasn't expecting Shadow to be in it at all. I was thinking it would be based on... Go on.
I had a feeling it was mildly spoiled for me. People were saying, oh, it's not Shadow. But I'm like, yeah, it's probably Shadow if they're saying it's not.
Yeah. I was expecting it to be based on both Sonic CD and Sonic Adventure 1 at the same time. Like, it would introduce Amy and Metal Sonic, but then they would be fighting
They're
Perfect
probably gonna
Chaos.
have Amy in there. I have a feeling Amy's gonna appear.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, it seems like the right time, because it's like, you had both Tails and Knuckles in the second one. If you're gonna have Shadow in the third one, you're gonna have some Sonic CD rep.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think they would have Shadow along with Metal Sonic, but that could be a possibility.
Obviously. I feel like Metal Sonic's gonna be more of an obstacle.
Yeah, he's just gonna sort of be a side character.
Now there may be a fight. I wouldn't say it's like after Sonic meets Shadow. It would probably happen beforehand.
Probably.
But yeah, it's just it's weird because like you got people now fighting over like which is better, Sonic or Mario. It's like I enjoy both. I mean,
yeah, I
that
do
means
too.
anything.
If I had to pick, I would say as a character, definitely Sonic, but when it comes to gameplay, definitely Mario.
Yeah, I'm weird about that too. Like, for characters, I appreciate, I treat Mario and Sonic the same with, like, I don't pick favorites. Really? It's like picking your kids.
I know. Hey.
But yeah, all because Mario's fully animated, people are saying it's better than Sonic's. Like, I don't.
It's no.
I mean,
I
it
feel
doesn't mean. It doesn't make the absence, like, it doesn't mean it's not possible for Sonic to get a animated film, because he still can.
I don't think it's the fact that, like, it's animated, it just has a lot more references than Sonic does. Like, they actually have Mario music playing in the movie. Like,
yeah.
That was, like, one of the biggest complaints with the Sonic movie was that there's not much music from the games. Sure, you have the piano. Yeah, it is, definitely.
But yeah, I can see where people are coming from with the lack of representation.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you got flossing.
Yeah. I mean, it's Hollywood. They try to be trendy.
Mario's not gonna do that, I don't think.
Nintendo wouldn't allow it.
Oh, yeah.
They're strict.
It's so funny, though, because I always had faith that Illumination would do a good job with the Mario movie, and then you have the people be like, oh, Illumination's gonna ruin it. I'm like, bro, they literally stated that Nintendo's working with Illumination to work on it. Like,
yeah,
Miyamoto himself.
Oh, we're in a spaceship now. There's cows if you run into them, it just pushes you back. But yeah, the Mario movie. I'm sure Nintendo has very tight leashes on Illumination.
Well, yeah, that's why I always had faith that it was gonna be good. I don't understand why people doubted it.
Like, because
I mean, granted,
it's all just because it's Illumination.
Yeah, I mean, I still like their movies. I don't know why people rag on them all because of Minions. Who cares? They still make quality movies, even though they may not be good to you. That doesn't mean they're not enjoyable.
I mean, yeah, the first Minions was actually pretty darn good, I'd say.
Yeah,
I mean, the first
didn't have a
Despicable
problem
Me.
with it. It feels like hating on Minions was like a bandwagon. Like, if you weren't hating Minions, then people didn't like you. I'm like, I don't give a... It's like friggin' the movie theater version of the Rabbids. Who cares?
I know.
I mean, I did have an issue with the Rabbids somewhat. Just that they
completely replaced Rayman. Yeah, they
yeah,
completely replaced Rayman and they became more popular than the series they came from.
Exactly. Like, Rayman 4 was supposed to be something totally different, but because it turned into, like, some sort of... I feel like if they would have finished Rayman 4 that way, with, like, Rayman beating up the rabbits, there would have been a different timeline.
I know.
We probably wouldn't have gotten Mario plus Rabbids.
We probably would have gotten a proper Mario and Rayman crossover. If anything.
Maybe.
I mean, it depends if Ubisoft still wanted to work with Nintendo on something.
I just like how Nintendo's buddy-buddy with a lot of companies now. Obviously not
That's so cool.
Sony, but, like Microsoft and, Ubisoft.
Yeah.
I mean, they signed Microsoft and Nintendo signed an agreement to have Xbox games come to the Switch, so...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I thought that was specifically for Call of Duty because of them owning Activision now.
No, man, we got Cuphead!
Oh, yeah, that too, yeah.
We also got, Ukulele.
Yeah. Ukulele's not Microsoft, though. It's still made by, It's made by old people from Rare who left, but it's not owned by, it's not affiliated with Microsoft at all.
But it was supposed to be an Xbox exclusive.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. I think so. I may be wrong. Pretty sure, because I don't think it was released on, like, PS4.
I thought it was released on everything.
There's the Pepper kid.
Yep.
Kicked his ass.
Took long enough.
Oh, yeah. Well, SSA, it's inspired by Wario Land.
Yes. I mean, the reason I picked this game up is because I played all the Wario Land games recently, and I just fell in love with the series. And
The only
Wario was
one
like...
I played was like 3 on the Game Boy.
I didn't like how they really set up 3.
Yeah, I didn't like 3 either, and that was the first one I
felt...
played.
It felt more puzzly than the other ones.
Yeah, for some reason, when I started games, I always played the third one first, because that's like what was bought for me. Like, Sonic Advance 3 was my first Sonic game, and I did not like it. It was mainly because of how the save system worked, because I didn't know how saving worked for these friggin' games. So I got mad at my cousin, thinking he wiped the memory from Sonic Advance 3.
I didn't do it, I swear!
I mean, to be fair, I did format his Wii. Because I didn't know what system formatting was. So I'm like, what? I thought I messed up the Check Me Out channel. So I'm like, oh no, I gotta fix this. And it said format system memory. I'm like, maybe this could work. And I didn't know that it would friggin' wipe like all the memory from the Wii. And it was so funny because then my aunt thought like I couldn't control a TV. She thought the Wii was like part of the TV, so I couldn't like use the TV remote.
Oh wow.
It's so weird.
Yeah. I remember back when I installed the Mario Kart channel off a Mario Kart Wii and my grandfather freaked out thinking it would screw up the whole TV.
Yeah, that's like when your parents thought YouTube was a virus. Yeah, Grandpa got mad over the Mario Kart channel because he thought it would mess up the...
Yeah.
Because it said channel on it?
Yeah, pretty much.
And what happened? Did you still download it?
Yeah, I still did, and he was like, oh. I thought...
Weird how
it's a weird power-up. It's like a chicken gets stuck to Peppino's hat, and like you can like use it as a hook to grab onto the chicken hooks. This game's a trip. Ah!
It's just funny how adults perceive technology back in the 2000s, because like everything was a virus.
I know.
To them.
I mean, computers were... The internet in and of itself was...
new.
Yeah. The internet as we know it was pretty much in its infancy.
But this was like 2010. I had this crafty computer. No, actually, this was maybe 2005, 2008, maybe. I had this computer and I was watching the Sonic anime movie on YouTube. My mom, and then the computer stopped working. And my mom's like, "That's because YouTube's a virus." And I'm like, "No." I'm like, "It has nothing to do with YouTube. You gave me an old ass computer."
It's a virus.
And then it's so funny because when Google bought YouTube, I think this was around 2015, around when I still had a YouTube channel. I'm like, YouTube's not a virus. She's like, yes it is. I'm like, you use YouTube, and she's like, oh.
How does he not know you're using YouTube?
Well, she may have just perceived it as being a virus for computers, but not phones, which still wouldn't make sense, but it's whatever. It happened. I still created a YouTube channel regardless. It was funny because I created one right before Google bought YouTube, and then I deleted that one, made another one in 2013 after Google bought YouTube.
That's crazy. So you've been on YouTube pretty much ever since it was a thing.
Well,
Kind of.
yeah. Well, I mean, when it was new, I remember watching stuff from Mario Galaxy on it. I remember going on the
yeah.
Mario Galaxy website and all that, and watching the E3 gameplay. And be like, oh, this is crazy. Like with the toads with the stars on their head.
Yeah.
And then I remember seeing the fake trailer for Mario Galaxy DS.
Yeah. I thought the fake Galaxy DS trailer was real, and I also thought that, like... I thought that the beta stuff in Mario Galaxy was actually a level you could get to in the final game, and I tried so hard to find it.
Yeah, when I had Mario Galaxy, I'm like, wait, where's this? I didn't question it really till later, but still. And then all because Mario Galaxy 2 came out, people think there's going to be an Odyssey 2. Galaxy 2 wasn't even supposed to happen.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they just wanted to add DLC and it turned into a full game.
They had too many ideas to fit into one game, is what I heard.
Yeah.
Ah. E. Okay. Okay, so I gotta avoid that. I didn't see that there the first time.
I remember what really got me into, like, console gaming was seeing the trailer for Mario Party 7. Or the commercial for Mario Party 7.
I mean, I played console gaming since, like, I started gaming. Like, my first console was... Crap. My first console was actually a Super Nintendo. I never owned a Nintendo 64.
First console game I played was Mario Kart 64, and it was in a haircut place. It was a weird gaming-inspired haircut place, and there was a video game store right next to it. And they had this little VIP room in the haircut place where you could play the N64. And I played Mario Kart 64. And then I remember, for some reason, on one of their TVs, I saw that thing where you see Mario's face on the world, on the Earth, where everyone's chanting Mario.
The Mario 3 commercial?
Yeah, for some reason, they were playing old Nintendo commercials, too.
That's really weird.
It's cool, in a way.
Yeah.
And I remember playing Burger Time in there, too. They had, like, arcade stuff in the back. I just, like, that haircut place, I stayed in for, like, hours, because they had video games.
And your parents probably had a hard time getting you out.
No, they didn't. It was oftentimes because, like, we were waiting so long. It was so weird. So when you would wait, you wouldn't be able to do that stuff. But after you got your haircut, you would be, like, playing all the arcade games in there.
I would have...
Well, yeah.
It would have been really hard to get me out of there as a kid.
Well, all I could register was seeing a character moving on screen, me pushing buttons. And this was around the time I had a Game Boy Advance, because that was the first thing I owned. I got a Game Boy Advance with the original Super Mario Brothers NES Classic edition. And then I also got Sonic Advance 3 with it, which I didn't like. I got Mega Man and Bass.
Oh, nice. On Super Nintendo, I had the first game I ever touched ever was Donkey Kong Country, which I still hold that to my heart to this day. It is my favorite series of 2D platformers ever. And I had Mario All-Stars. And there was this Taz game called Tazmania that had, like, it was like a Mode 7 type game where you're running as Taz and you're trying to eat stuff. I don't remember that much of it. I mean, I don't really remember it, but I'm sure I can find footage of it on YouTube. Maybe that would jog my memory.
Yeah, it was a weird time for me, because, there were people who had a DS, and that's when I really got into Mario and stuff. And I thought the Game Boy Advance would be able to play DS games, so, like, I was so happy to get one.
And then, you were disappointed.
I was disappointed because I'd be like, someone's had Mario 64 DS. I'm like, can I put that in here? They're like, it's not gonna work. And I'm like, no, I think it will. And then I saw how big the friggin' slide is. I'm like, oh.
Imagine the one kid that somehow gets that working.
I mean, if you mod a Game Boy Advance, you can.
Probably, yeah.
Peter Netter.
He is like... He's someone I can definitely appreciate. Like, he is, like, one of the most creative YouTubers out there, and, like... It's weird, like, his commentary is, like, he... Crap,
Relate to the guy.
Yeah, he takes his work very seriously, but but if you hear his commentary, like, out of context, you wouldn't think so.
I mean, personally, I find it relatable because of all the frustration.
I know. Man. I mean, I remember, like, a while back, like, earlier, he asked for a bunch of, pinball games of already existing franchises. That was on Twitter.
Well, I don't remember that then. I remember a lot of the stuff before he did the do-it-yourself stuff. He did a lot of Sonic. What was that reminds me, what was the Sonic thing where it was the Sonic 1 sprites, but they made like one for Silver, one for Shadow, and it was like, like weird computery voices, and they were in a house. And like when they would laugh, it would go, ha 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 ha.
I don't
know if you've seen it.
I've never seen that. But that does sound like amazing.
Oh god, I had to have seen that like probably almost 2 decades ago. It was like during the infancy of YouTube. I've seen it. It was so funny.
I mean, I remember watching Mario's Castle Calamity on Newgrounds.
Oh yeah.
Like, it was just a bunch of random shorts with Mario trying to get to the castle. Or something like that.
Yeah, and he'd fail. Man. I remember, because, like, before that, I'd always, like, turn to, like, Mario Flash games, Sonic Flash games, and, Newgrounds. That, and I remember, at school, they had YouTube blocked, but, like, all the other students found a workaround on that.
Yeah, a proxy.
There was this thing called KidsTube. It was basically YouTube, but, like, it was just called KidsTube. Like, it was still YouTube, but just different name.
So, like, Cool Math Games, basically.
I guess. You could still watch the same stuff you watched on YouTube on it. It was just the same
I remember
thing.
as a kid, like, like, there was this, like, site with a bunch of Pillsbury Flash games with, like, Lucky Charms guy and whatnot. Someone managed to convince a teacher that it was educational. So we're just playing serial mascot games all day in the computer lab.
Oh. So weird, because, like, the Disney website was, like, the only website that wasn't blocked. But then you had websites like, I even tried going on the Big Idea website, and that was blocked. I'm like, what?
It's
blocking VeggieTales?
Why?
I don't know. Even Nick.com I couldn't get on at school. Like, the games wouldn't work.
Yeah, I couldn't get on that either.
Yeah,
but man,
it was
Nick.com?
the Disney Channel website.
I feel like Nickelodeon had, like, the best Flash games. Like, they had a thing where, like, you would get to play a new one every week.
Yeah, I never got to.
It's
so sad. That and,
No, I played it at home.
Remember... Oh. I didn't use much of the internet at home than I did at school. That's why I was so invested in the internet at school. Like, I was still able to play like Mario 63.
Oh.
Dude, that game is old now.
Yes, I know. There's
It
a fan
still
game.
holds up, though.
There's actually a fan game that's like acting as a sequel to it.
Oh, is there now?
It's called Super Mario 127, and wow, it's like, you know how fluid this game feels? It's like that. The movement is like that. It's so good. So, I love fast-paced games that have really fluid controls.
Oh, me too. Definitely. I remember when I moved from my old place to my new one. I think this was like senior year of high school. I was able to get Mario Kart 64 working on the school computers, and then like almost everyone in the school got addicted to it.
I started that thing too. Like
I literally made it so like the keyboard you could have 2 players play Mario Kart 64.
Like, what happened was I downloaded an emulator onto the school's computer, and then everyone started doing it. They had to bring us into the office.
They didn't do that to me, but the teachers were aware, and they were cool with it.
Mine weren't. Every single kid that was in that office got a detention. They said like, oh, you could be putting viruses on the computer.
Well, that's why I was more or so like, I had it on a flash drive. I don't have it anymore, obviously.
They said even if you have a flash drive, there could still be a virus. I can still put viruses on the computer.
Well, it's not like I had like, I knew what to use. I didn't do that. Plus, the school system wasn't as strict, so it was more so, what do you call it? Friendly? I'm pretty sure they still have... I'm pretty sure the school still has it. It was so weird, because, like, I had this computer design... this game design class. It was game design 2. And, in the school I went to before moving, they literally taught you, like, how to change the color of the screen. But this class, for some reason, we just did, like arts and crafts activities on the computer.
Yeah. Like, there were a lot of classes that, like, you take thinking, like, they're gonna be something really cool, and it's, like, completely different from what you think it is.
Well, it wasn't even game design. It was called Game Design 2. I thought I was gonna learn something, but no, we were just doing, like, Christmas cards and crap. I'm like, this isn't game design.
That's just design.
But it wasn't even that. Like, we'd have worksheets, like, where, we'd have to write something. Like, some of it wasn't even on the computer. Some of it we had to, like, make arts and crafts. It was more of a computer art class than anything.
Yeah, it's like... At that point, you might as well have just taken graphic design. Honestly. Oh, wait, the key's this way. Okay. Where am I supposed to go? Wait, where's that hot dog thing?
You ever miss being in school?
The social aspect of it, yes.
Yes.
Trust me, I was both the weird kid and the class clown at the same time.
Yeah, I was quiet, but yeah, people liked me for some reason. It's weird, I was a bad kid in elementary school. I hated elementary school, but like, middle school it started out where I was a bad kid, but then like, over time, by the time I got to 8th grade, I was very creative-minded. And then high school, I was just the good kid, trying not to get in trouble.
Yeah, I was extremely goody-goody for the most part. Like, I was the only... I was one of the few. Like, I see people do stupid stuff and get in trouble. I'm like, nope. As funny as it would be, no. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I remember my second grade teacher sending me to the principal's office, and I was just in the office sitting there. And it didn't take me until I engraved, like, something in, like, the office chair with my name tag thing that a teacher came out and was like, "Did you do that? Get in here." And that's when I got in trouble. Like, well, at least it didn't go to waste. Missed one class, but whatever.
I think I have to bring the hot dog ride thing into the... It says help!
I will admit, I did have mean teachers.
Oh, we all had mean teachers at some point.
Oh, it was worse when... first grade and second grade, I had Miss Moran, who... She grabbed me by the arm and broke the skin, because she'd always grab my arm when I'd talk in the line. And she said she was chasing the autistic kid who was in our class, but I'm like, that doesn't explain why she friggin' grabbed my arm and broke the skin.
That's straight up abuse.
Yeah, and then my second grade teacher, Miss Thompson, would talk behind my back when my desk was right in front of hers.
I can hear everything you say, you know. You're saying, like, I can hear
told my
everything
parents. I told my parents they went to parent-teacher conference. It's like, don't be silly. That bitch. And then one time I got in trouble for drawing Mario on a worksheet in 3rd grade.
When we were done with our test, they would let us draw, like, on all of our worksheets. Oh, okay, so... I'm stupid. I was going in circles for, like, a good, like, 10 minutes right there.
Yeah,
Okay.
I used to love drawing on my worksheets. I got in big trouble, like, with my parents when I drew Mario on my worksheet.
I'm like, these... I remember my aunt saw the stuff that was on my worksheet. She was like, "You're not paying attention in class." And, like... it's like, yes, I am. They allow this. Alright.
So weird, because, like, as a little kid, I was obsessed with VeggieTales. Then during my elementary, middle school, and some of my high school years, it was all about Mario. Then I went straight back to VeggieTales.
I was like, for me it was pretty much I had a very unhealthy obsession with Mario, but I didn't notice it till one kid pointed it out. And then I
got to the point where one kid called me Mario Man. I'm not even kidding about this. I was called Mario Man in elementary school.
That's nuts.
And the same kid who called me that said, "Who cares about Sonic? He's just a Mario character."
That's a wonderful quote.
God, I didn't know when I was gonna bring that up to you. I started hearing it from my own mouth. I'm like, oh, here it comes. No, but seriously, that was the legit nickname someone gave me. Yeah, and then when you asked me to come on your live stream, I remembered it again. I'm like, I wonder if I should bring this up.
I remember, like, a lot of... Like, there were kids in my school who, like... Like, there was a kid who, like, would see my stuff on YouTube all the time, and I mentioned having a YouTube channel. And he's like, wait a minute, that's you?
Oh,
I see your videos pop... What?
Did you ever get those kids who said, that's not your stuff? That's not you? Like,
Yeah,
they'd be in denial? I did too. They're like, you didn't make that. I'm like, you want to bet? Like, I'll take you home and show you my computer. Nowadays, I wouldn't give a crap. If someone said it wasn't me, I'm like, oh, okay.
Your loss. That's what I would have said.
Well, it's not that. They must enjoy the content, but they don't believe it's you.
True. Yeah. It's like I missed a level. Waste yard.
I think my worst experience was 5th grade. I was such a crybaby for some reason.
I was too in 5th grade, and I don't know why.
It was that, and I was obsessed with Justin Bieber music. It was a weird time for me. Yeah, it got to the point where I danced to one of Justin Bieber's songs for a talent show.
In a time where everyone just hated him.
Yeah, basically. Dear God, I even remember my dad buying one of his CDs, and I listened to it on my CD player. Oh my God. I even had a friggin' Naked Brothers Band MP3 player.
Why?
I don't know. I went through a weird phase when I was a kid where, like, I don't know what it was. It was so weird. Nowadays, I appreciate all music, but, like, and I feel like the total opposite compared to how I did back then about Justin Bieber music. Like, when my mom listens to it, I'm like, this is not good. What the hell? I'm like, I used to listen to this garbage.
I know. I have one song that I'm like that with. Remember that freaking hamster song? Where it's all like dee-dee-dee-da-dee-dee-do-do.
Yes, hamster dance.
Yeah.
Oh yeah! I had the Alvin and the Chipmunk phase.
No.
Music high pitched. God, this was like during when they announced the first Alvin and the Chipmunks movie. I just would listen to like every song but high pitched. It was so cringy.
I watched yeah, I watched Alvin and the Chipmunks in like 5th grade or so, and I was like, I thought it sounded fine, but now as an adult, it's like,
oh, annoying.
Yeah, they ruin every song.
I can't believe how many movies they made too.
Honestly, it should have stopped at the second one. To me.
The squeakquel. What, they made like 5, right? I remember there was one
4.
where they were like trapped on an island.
Yeah, shipwrecked.
Yeah. Up to there it was when I'm like, okay, I think I mean, as good as this is, I don't think I want to hear this for hours.
I know.
I would make stuff in Windows Movie Maker when I was in like 5th grade and put them on DVDs. So I have a lot of stuff archived from like cringy Windows Movie Maker slideshows with the hue changing feature. Like pictures of friggin' Mario with messed up JPEG backgrounds. Oh, it was great.
This ghost power-up just makes Pac-Man noises.
Oh my butt.
I don't even know how to use it. But I know I'm supposed to I know I'm supposed to get to the monk somehow. Wait, how did I just turn invisible? What? Okay, so my Y button apparently makes you dash. Okay. There we go.
remember going through this weird phase where I liked Elmo stuff a lot. Like, I watch Elmo on talk shows and shit.
That was always fun as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Like when he was on, like, Food Network and stuff.
Yeah, exactly, when they were making the cake.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're talking about the same thing.
Probably not. I know Elmo was on Food Network, like, once.
I watched videos of him on Grove. He talked about Elmo doesn't wear any clothes, so he can go whenever he wants, like him using the bathroom. And then he asked the crowd, "You know what color yellow and red makes?"
Oh my god.
And these were before the allegations against the guy who performed the character. Yeah, I don't know if you were around to hear about that.
I don't think I want to hear about it.
It's so weird because it was all over the news. Like, and it was like during my phase too.
That's not good.
Isn't it crazy? Like during your phase, like just something happens regarding like whatever you're obsessed with at the time.
I know. And it just immediately makes it stop.
Yeah.
Man, this ghost guy's annoying. Ah. Ah. Man, I know I said it already, but I love the speed in this game.
Oh yeah, it looks satisfying.
I tell you, it is.
How often would you watch 4Kids TV?
Barely. I remember watching like one episode of Sonic X on it.
Yeah,
like, and that was,
I always missed it.
That was before I was really into Sonic too, so it was like...
Oh.
Yeah. My first introduction... Yeah. My first introduction to Sonic was in kindergarten, actually. And,
same.
like, we were inside because it was raining, and we watched Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, lucky. I remember seeing only of the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, and then going crazy because I didn't know what show it was. And someone sang the Sonic X theme, and I'm like, oh, so that's what it was.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought Sonic X and Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog were the same show. And I only watched, like, one episode of it. I saw Sonic as more of a cartoon character at that time. Like, I didn't know he had video games till, like, a year or so later. Like, I thought he was primarily a cartoon character. Then I got my first Sonic game on the PSP, which was Sonic Rivals, and I didn't really care for it.
Yo, I loved Sonic Rivals. I remember my dad had a PSP for, like, a short time. It was someone's daughter's PSP. I don't know what happened to it, but I'd always play Sonic Rivals on it.
Yeah. And I still I don't really consider myself to have really become a true Sonic fan until I decided I wanted to get Sonic Colors. And man, that game, that's what made me a fan.
I remember hearing Roger's voice on Sonic for the first time and thinking he sounded very southern. I was like, what did they do to Sonic? He sounds like a cowboy.
So I need to find more monies somewhere. This computer here.
I never really had an issue with Roger's Sonic voice. I think a lot of people would like rag on it though. And I'm like, alright.
It's not really so much his voice to me. It's more so the writing they gave him. It's the writing, yeah.
Oh.
Like, they made Sonic more, Sonic went from having very serious stories to just Baldy McNosehair! Ha!
Yes! Baldy nose hair! And then you had friggin' the Sonic Zombie series where, like, Steve would make fun of him in his Sonic voice with the whole Hooba Dooba. Did you ever watch Sonic Zombies?
No, I didn't.
What?
I never heard.
It is a wreck, man. Sonic just drives a Hummer and always talks about Rouge's boobs. And Tails is like some racist Mexican stereotype who likes tacos.
I gotta watch that sometime.
And then you got Knuckles, who's like a spoof of Eddie Murphy. Like, and it's all done in Gmod. Like, everything's ragdolled.
That sounds amazing. Yeah, what's Shadow like?
Shadow is always talking like this, and I have my guns. Apparently there was some romance between Knuckles and Espio. They made Espio talk like a poo.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure they made him talk like a poo, unless I'm wrong. He may have been British, but I remember him sounding like a poo. And then you got Cream the Rabbit, who they gave him the Arnold Schwarzenegger voice. Daddy needs his donuts. You gotta get him fat. They made like Cream's dad into Eggman, and he's always talking like this. It was great. Personally, Steve doesn't like it. I always side with him, but I mean, deep down, I did enjoy it. It was funny. It was stupid, but it was hilarious.
It was, yeah. So, right now I'm just backtracking because I didn't have enough money to pay the guy.
Oh, dang.
$10 off. $10 short, I should say. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, it's almost 10 o'clock.
Oh wow.
Well, 30 minutes till.
How long have I been How long have I been streaming for? About
2 hours.
I might wrap up after this world, but I am loving this game a lot, though.
Oh yeah, me too, and I'm just watching. It's great. I'm probably gonna buy it. And I'm not usually big into these types of games, but this looks really fun.
Definitely buy it, man. Definitely. I want as many people to see this as possible. Like, from the people I know.
I mean, I've been following this and the other game, Anton, whatever, since, like, the beginning of development. So, like, it was crazy to see when this released. Because I'm like, I remember when they just started working on it.
I only found out about this when it released and became popular.
Oh, dang.
So, like, I had no idea about this game. I seen people posting it all over Twitter. I looked it up and I'm like, holy crap, this looks amazing.
Someone's actually remaking, I mean, this is off topic, but someone's remaking Sonic 3D Blast.
Like, an HD remake?
Well, yeah, with actual 3D models. Like,
oh, wow.
Literally like 3D.
I gotta check that out.
Right. Yeah, it's early development right now, but it looks promising. I had a weird obsession with Sonic 3D Blast when I was little. I remember a friend of mine gave me a flash drive and it just had a bunch of Genesis and Saturn games.
Yeah, I don't really care for 3D Blast that much. I do like the director's cut version. Like, to me, that's like the only way I will play 3D Blast.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's...
Weird. I was a fan of the game, but I'm not a fan of the game at the same time. Like, I wasn't a fan of playing it, but I was a fan of, like, all the visuals and stuff.
Yeah, visually the Saturn version is really nice.
Oh yeah, I bet. Especially with the audio.
Yeah, I like the Saturn. A lot of people don't care for the Saturn soundtrack. I freaking love it, for one.
Oh yeah, it's good. That and I love Sonic R.
Yeah, I actually like Sonic R too, but like, it's it left me craving more when I finished it. Like they're...
Yes, exactly. I want them to make a friggin' another game.
Yeah.
I don't want them doing this kart racing game.
Yeah, you have Mario Kart 64 and Diddy Kong Racing that have like way more stages, and they were on like, I think, more powerful consoles. A more powerful console.
I want them to do like a true predecessor, like a true sequel to Sonic R, because it was really fun. Like even remastering it would be awesome.
I know.
Like remaking it entirely from the ground up.
I would totally play a remaster of it, like maybe refine the controls a little bit.
I mean, if I could, I'd probably try making it.
I don't know, maybe like a couple new characters. Just like 1 or 2 new characters.
I think they'd go the whole route, adding like Vector, Espio, Charmy. Like I feel like this is a situation where like you got Sonic Dash, and I feel like that's probably a reason that we may not get another Sonic R. That and Sonic Forces on the mobile apps.
Why am I failing at this? I played this level before.
You've hurt Peppino 20 times. How dare you? You should be ashamed, hurting an innocent pizza-making guy. Hurting an innocent, stereotypical Italian pizza man.
He forgot to put the pepperoni on my pizza.
Now he shall pay.
And I also wanted extra cheese, but there was no cheese. In fact, he didn't even give me a pizza. He gave me just cooked dough.
That sounds like a terrible horror story you'd tell at a campfire. Like, but then I ordered some cheese, and there was no cheese.
Oh no!
No cheese! That monster!
And then all he gave me was a flat piece of cooked dough. And he ate it right in front of me!
But the worst part is, he shoved what he didn't into my mouth, and it was soggy.
Oh no!
God, it just reminded me of that math thing, that math phrase where they say never eat soggy waffles.
Yeah. I never had that.
There was that, and please excuse my dear Aunt Sally.
That, you just unlocked memory. You just unlocked a memory for me.
They really try to make you remember that kind of stuff. And it's funny, because, like, I wasn't that great in school, but when I still graduated college with a degree, with the bachelor's. So, like, what did I get out of, I mean, I guess writing. I'm good at writing, but other than that, I mean, math, I guess, too, a little bit. That's the thing, when I was in school, they just taught me the same thing every year.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and I would never get fractions. Fractions were the worst.
I mean, see now, my issue with fractions wasn't just like, the fractions itself. It's the fact that, like, I think it was, like, equivalent fractions.
Where they would make you, like, turn it into, like, a full number with a decimal?
No, like, it would... Like, they try to give you, like, the simplest form of fraction. Like, if it were 2/4, it would be, like, 1/2. Like...
Oh, yeah.
And then they would make you show your work. I would be able... I would know, like, what the answer was just by looking at the problem, but I wouldn't know how to actually show the work.
Yeah, me
So they
too.
were,
like... I hated the ones where you'd have one fraction equal to the other one, they make you cross it.
Yeah. Yeah. But then, like, once I got to high school, Algebra 2 was by far the worst class out of any high school class I had.
It's so weird, because, like, I used to be terrible with English classes, but for some reason, after I was done with, like, school overall, I was like, I'm able to write, like, stories and stuff, so I don't understand. I think the weirdest was, like, when we learned about vocabulary words. Because we wouldn't learn all words in, like, the dictionary, but we'd learn words that we don't even use now.
I know.
Like glutton.
Like, when does that word ever pop up in a normal conversation? Whoa, my game's in slow motion again.
And you're not sharing.
Gun. What the heck is going on? And the game's in slow motion again for me, which, not good. Crap.
I love how it became, like, closer. Like, we've like, we haven't talked in, like,
Ages.
years.
Ever
since we did that, until we did the, Gartic phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I mean, that's really because I moved and the PC I was using wasn't really mine. I mean, my time away from YouTube, I've said it before, was like a really big life-changing journey for me in a way. Like, without the events that happened, I would not be where I'm at today. And all I had to do was give up my YouTube channel for about half a decade.
Same here. If I wouldn't have given up modding, I wouldn't have met so many, like, big animators. Like, I'm friends with Kevin Temmer, the guy who does, like, I don't know if you watch his videos. He did, like, this band called the Trash Bins, and they sing about deleting a tweet.
That sounds like a trip.
It's funny. He's a genius. He used to work for Blue Sky too. He worked on I think he worked on a couple of the Ice Age movies, and he also worked on a smear frame for Rio. He's working for one of SMG4's company now, the Glitch Productions. He worked on some stuff for that. And I've been talking to him about possibly doing a song for Larry Boy and the Night at Freddy's.
That would be really big if you could get him. Holy crap, it's like an old Western movie. It turned into a silhouette. This is cool.
Yo, he reminds me of the Great Mighty Pooh.
Kind of.
It's the Great Tiny Pooh. Done.
But yeah, the game's not supposed to be running this slow.
But it's so funny because now the stuff that should be fast, you're good with reaction time.
I know. It feels kind of like cheating, and I don't like it.
But it feels so right.
I mean, I would still rather this than be on a boss for like 50 minutes, though.
Oh, it's the same scenario here. You just hit them multiple times. I like the background like it's a play.
I know, it's so cool.
I always love that aesthetic.
Yeah, for some reason this boss specifically is in slow motion. Oh, now it's... never mind. It might be because I'm streaming and in a call with you at the same time.
I mean, I never get that problem when I stream. I mean, granted, I use a gaming laptop.
Yeah.
Oh, he grew boots! That's awesome!
I know!
I love the art style, man. It reminds me almost of, like, what's that book with the fly guy or something?
The old lady who swallowed a fly?
No, hold on, let me see. It's like, I'll send it to you on Discord. I mean, obviously you're not gonna see it, but... Yeah, the Fly Guy books. It was, yeah, it looks exactly like it.
It's like a Microsoft Paint art style, but very fluid. Like, it's goofy, but, like, it flows really well, too. Come on, man.
What's this game rated?
I think it might be E10 plus, but I'm not sure.
Because of the guns.
Yeah, and also there's alcohol references at one point. I seen a sign for beer in a level.
See, I like games that take that stretch.
Yeah, I know. Like, it's still child-friendly, but has very subtle adult themes in it.
Yeah, I just hate how, like, game companies have made games so soft. Like, you take, what was it? There was a game that they remade that, like, cut stuff from the original version that wasn't suitable nowadays.
I know.
I forget what it was. I think it was maybe Crash Bandicoot or something. I can't remember. Oh, I love this.
I know, it turns into a silhouette.
This is like the one level in Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, it's Returns, yeah. I love a crap. I love me some silhouette art styles.
Oh, goodness. Oh, my lord. Oh, my God, you are via oh.
Ah, rip.
Creepy.
Okay.
Yeah, Anton Blast, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
That thing's been in development since, I think, 2 years ago. I think Pizza Tower has also been around the same time in development. I think they just finished first, but Anton Blast I found about first, and then I heard about Pizza Tower. But yeah, it's just nice to see these Wario Land inspired games.
I know. I'm just hoping there doesn't just become an overabundance of them.
Well, I mean, you can never have too many now, because, like, there's only... It's very... The inspired games are in their infancy right now.
I know.
There's only 2 of them.
But like I'm saying, like... It might get to the point where everyone's making one, and then it just doesn't feel as special.
I don't think it's gonna get to that, because keep in mind, Wario Land is a very complex thing compared to like RPGs like Undertale. Like, and plus, you can always have a new idea with like a Wario type thing. Like this right here.
Yeah, the Wario Land games have a lot of variety.
Yeah, and so like that means like these like inspired games will have variety too. I don't think it'll get stale, unless they're all samey.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm worried about.
Like if it were WarioWare, that would be a different story. But given that like this is a platformer, like you can never have too many platformers. RPGs, it's hard to say. Like it's not in the sort of I don't know how to say it, but like I was gonna bring Friday Night Funkin' up.
You mean DDR Newgrounds mix?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, this is far from that.
Yeah. It'd be cool if this game got mod support. Like some kind of Steam Workshop content. Because I'd be down to play more of this after it's done.
Have you ever bought a game that you just never played?
I've bought games that I played once and I never played again.
Oh, because I bought Kirby and the Forgotten Land and I haven't played it yet.
It looks really good. I would play it.
Yeah, I have a weird thing with Kirby games because, like, I love Air Ride. I would want Air Ride to be on Switch. But, like, Kirby games in general, I don't know. Like, I remember my sister getting me, Kirby, what was it? Kirby's Epic Yarn, and I said, oh, no, I don't want that. A lot of people love that game, so I made a mistake.
I know. It's the aesthetic of it. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's unique.
Yoshi games, I sort of have the same thing where I can play a Yoshi game, but I never finish it. Except for story. I've finished story. Yeah. Yoshi's Story is one of my favorites.
My favorite is Yoshi's Island. I had the Game Boy Advance one. Mario Advance 3. I didn't know it was on Super Nintendo until like way later.
Yeah, same. I didn't know Yoshi's Island was on Super. I have Yoshi's Island on Super Nintendo. I made a whole DVD about me beating the game, like where I just recorded it.
And that predated Let's Plays.
Yeah, and I brought it to a friend's house and played the DVD on his brother's Xbox 360.
You were ahead of your time.
Yeah,
wait,
he actually introduced me to Sonic Adventure, because he said he had a Dreamcast. This was when I was in 3rd grade. He said he had a Dreamcast, and I thought he meant like a wizard type wand controller or something. And then when I saw that it was like literally like a console with Sonic Adventure on it, I'm like, whoa!
I know. I had a Dreamcast, but funnily enough, I never had any Sonic games on it.
I have one, but it's filled with dirt. A friend of mine gave it to me.
It's I had like a couple NBA 2K games on it, and it was one of the Madden games, and what else? Oh, the game I played the most on it was a racing game called Test Drive 6. It had like PS1 graphics on the Dreamcast, and
oh dang.
I feel like if I go back to it today, it'd probably be not good, but I played the crap out of it for no reason. Oh, and in the original NBA 2K games on the Dreamcast, you could like there was like a team creator, and you can make your own characters. You can make like abominations of human beings. Like you can make like their arms very skinny, but like their forearms are very skinny, but like their upper arms are just like massive.
Oh my god. I think I've played Spore once. That's what it sounds like. What you're talking about?
It's not really, but yeah, I've played Spore before too. That game's cool. Mid 2000s, EA was like, that's where they peaked.
Oh yeah, I bet.
You had the Sims
Remember they
3,
used
which
to
was
put Mario characters in like every NBA street.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
I have SSX on tour, but I have the Japanese release. My mom got it for me from Amazon. She didn't know that it was gonna be a because they didn't tell you if it was a Japanese version at the time. So like I had to get an action replay for my GameCube, and for anyone who's listening to this, never put a GameCube action replay in your Wii, because then you won't be able to play Smash Bros. Brawl on it for some reason. It'll mess up the CD reader.
Most Brawl discs just kind of went out on their own though. Like you would need the Wii lens cleaning kit, which by the way is $80 now.
Oh man, I remember getting a Wii for 2 Wiis for $70 from GameStop.
Wow.
Refurbished. Yeah, this was before the Wii discontinued. And then it's so funny because on the same day, I used to get a Wii for modding. So on the same day, I got, I think it was either Mario Maker or Mario 3D World. And the guy behind the counter comes over to my dad, he's like, you know, he can't play that on the Wii, right? I'm like, he's like, no, he mods his Wii. We have a Wii U. And he's like, oh. It was just so funny that like I knew it was gonna happen. I knew the guy was gonna be like, you know you can't play that on the Wii. This was like the time where like people thought the Wii and the Wii U were the same thing. The Wii U was just like an add-on because of the gamepad. That's basically why it didn't sell well. If they would have called it like the Nintendo U,
yeah,
and not advertised it like with New Super Mario Brothers running on it.
If they had Mario Kart as a launch title, they probably would have done really well.
Yeah, I bet. I remember their first trailer.
For the Wii U,
yeah. At E3, and my whole family was like, "Oh, cool! This is a nice add-on to the Wii. We should get it." And then later on, my parents, like when they bought it, they're like, "Oh, it's a new console," and they got 2 of them.
I guess one of them was used solely for Netflix.
One was used solely to sell. They often would buy 2 consoles and sell one of them.
Like scalp it?
Well, yeah. But they wouldn't use YouTube. They'd sell it locally to a friend or something. But yeah, when we heard the Wii U wasn't successful, I mean... It's so sad, because it legitimately is a powerful console. It just, the games weren't that great, like, toward the end of its life. Same with the Wii. Games weren't really great toward the end of its life. I mean, you had, like, Mario Party was going down downward in quality toward the end of the Wii's lifespan, because that was 2012, and they were ND Cube with the car mechanic.
Yeah.
There are people who say they love Mario Party 9, but I'm like, that's the one I played the most because of modding, and it's garbage in my opinion.
Yeah, it's...
I mean, I'm glad they went back to the old formula, but at the same time, Mario Party Superstars didn't have much in it compared to, like, the first game, which had more boards.
I know. You would think they'd have some kind of DLC by now.
Yeah.
Look how long it took for them to put online play in Super Mario Party.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Why is it with Mario Party where it just doesn't get that kind of support? They think I feel like they think people don't spend a lot of time playing that Mario Party, but oh my god, I would spend countless hours putting in Mario Party discs into my GameCube.
On my aunt, when my aunt was off of work, that's all she would want to do is play Mario Party with me.
Do you have a
like,
favorite? I don't
me
think you've ever told me which one's your favorite.
I would it's hard to say, but I would, if I had to pick a favorite, it'd either be 6 or 7.
Yeah, I would pick 7 if it weren't for the Bowser blood loading thingy.
Yeah.
Where he, like, everyone loses. Because 7 is 6 but more. Basically, plus it was like the first Nintendo game to have 8-player.
I know. Before Smash even had it.
Stuff. Oh yeah. I remember going to like Toys R Us and I already had 7, but they had a poster from Mario Party 6. And I thought Birdo was on it, so I'm like, oh, I want whatever that is. It looks different.
I know.
Mario Party Advance gets a lot of crap too, but I think the one-player campaign was amazing.
Which one? My headphone just sort of went out
Advance?
for a second. Yeah, I thought it was... No, Advance was actually, funnily enough, the first Mario Party I played.
I think it was the first one I played too. I
mean,
just love driving around town doing the missions. I wish they'd bring that back.
Yeah, they did a pretty good job, like, trying to adapt the formula into a single-player game.
I sure hope they add it to Nintendo Switch Online.
Oh, yeah. I'm really hoping they add something, like, very... the things I'm hoping for is the Sonic Advance trilogy and the Klonoa games on GBA. Yeah, Klonoa is super underrated, even with the remasters.
It's nice that Klonoa and Pac-Man both got a remake.
I know.
Wait, was Klonoa's remade from the ground up, or was it just a remaster?
It is a remake from the ground up, but it uses a lot of assets from the Wii remake.
Oh, okay.
Just like adapted into the art style of the original games.
Yeah, for the first time when I saw Klonoa, I'm like, what's this Sonic character? And then I saw the Pac-Man symbol. I'm like, wait, this ain't Sonic. This is like, why is the Pac-Man on the hat? Like, I basically figured it out on my own when, like, I was in that situation.
Sega doesn't own Pac-Man, what's this?
Yeah, exactly. Also, I wish they'd bring the Mario Kart arcade games to Switch. I don't... Like, they're referencing DX in the friggin' Mario movie with that pose.
I know. That might be a coincidence, though.
It's not. They took the pose. They did take the pose from that game as a reference. Like, even to the hand that's doing the weird thing with the fingers.
I know.
Like, even the Luigi's Mansion arcade game, that would be great on Switch.
Oh, yeah. It'd probably just be an eShop title.
Yeah. I can see that happening. Didn't they say they were gonna put, like, 3DS games on the Switch at some point?
I mean, there was the Miitopia remake, but that's about it.
Yeah, I could have sworn when, like, the 3DS was discontinuing, they announced something like they were gonna put some 3DS games on Switch. And that made me a bit confused. I mean, if anything, they should make a new Mario and Luigi game on Switch.
Yes.
I'm not as big of a fan of that, but, I mean, people deserve it.
With Alpha Dream being bankrupt, I think Next Level Games will be the best candidates for that. Just look at like how they show the bond between Mario and Luigi in Luigi's Mansion 3, and that's what the whole series is about.
I love.
They're perfect for that.
3. I like Luigi's Mansion 2. It was alright, but like the mission-based stuff is what really lost me. But I did enjoy the game still. It was hard to beat because my R button basically broke because of friggin' Sticker Star. Because I'd have to go through all those stickers.
Yeah, right. My thumb pad came off from playing Smash. No, actually, no, it wasn't Smash on 3DS. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, I freaking... Because, like, you have to there were a lot of times where you have to move the circle pad around, and, I would move... yeah. Yeah, and, the little, like, the little plastic part that's on it just came off.
Yeah, mine too! Mine too, but it took longer for mine to come off. It was when the 3DS was on the way out, I was playing a game, I'm like, oh, it came loose.
Wait, what? Oh, no. Ah, I got him. Okay. Okay. So that's 2 worlds down, apparently 5 more to go. But I think I'm gonna... We're almost halfway through this game, but, like, I think I want to close the stream off here because it's... Usually, my streams are, like, at least, like, 3 hours.
Yeah, so, you're basically at 3 hours. 3:09. Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I extend the time, but, like, I usually keep it around 2.5 hours to 3 hours, because, like, it's not really the main focus on my channel. It's, of course, the music. So, yeah. This game blew my expectations. And I was already looking forward to playing it.
Yeah, I hope this releases on Switch. That'd be fun.
Wait, it's not? It's only on...
I said I hope this releases on Switch.
Yeah, I said it's... I'm surprised it's not already on Switch.
Yeah, it looks a lot of fun. It looks like it would be comfortable to play on the Switch, especially if they added, like, some sort of co-op. I don't know if this has co-op.
It doesn't, but that would be incredible. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna end it off here. Thanks for watching, everyone who watched this. We'll see you next time I decide to stream this, which would probably be, I think, sometime next week. I don't know.
Oh, well, thanks for having me. I had a lot of fun.
No problem. And I still need to finish the last world in Donkey Kong Land 3. I'll get to that at some point.